Hello everyone, so let's check if live is start or not. So let's check right now. So the live is work. So let's check right almost now. Good. So let's start. In the last live we just made the live authentication is using the cookies. And right now there is some issue I should almost fix here. So first I want to add to cart. Here he display login first. So there is something in the last should not normal in the cart. I want to go to the cart right now, and right now there is some issue. So the context. Okay, so here use the context. So first I want to add to cart. Count to 0 here. Okay, so display login here the token. So there is in the last some not normal vulnerable in the token. I want to go to the cart right now should not get from the local storage. Okay, so here the token context. So first I want to add to cart. Count to 0 here. Okay, so display login here the token. So there is in the last some let's see the vulnerable the token the product should not the profile, sorry, okay, so here the token is the profile page. So first I want to add to cart. Count to 0 here. Okay, so is the profile page. So there is in the last so let's see the vulnerable the token the product should not the profile, sorry, so let's go to the profile page. And here I should to make credential, so include page. That means the cookies can't send via the browser. Let's go to the cart. And here, so let's go to the we don't need to use the, and here I should to make credential, and here accept. That means the cookies can send via the browser. So let's go to the cart. Let's remove this and here we just don't need to use the, and here I should to make credential, and here so let's see right now application cookies can send via the browser. So what is the problem? Let's go to the, so this is okay. This and let see right now use the, and here I should, so let's go to the I'm now authenticate, see right now and access my account, but the problem is, what is the problem? So this is okay, and let see right now, open right now. So let's go to the I'm now authenticate, see right now and access my, let's see what is on the account, but the problem is, what is the problem? So this is okay, so order count, let this is undefined, open right now. Okay, so let's go to the now let's go to the cart context. Let's see what is on the account. The problem is, what is the problem? So this is okay, so here condition header, this is application JSON right now. Okay, the cart. So let's see the API cart, go to the cart context. Let's see what is on the account. So the cart here, got cart. Okay, so here condition header, this is application JSON. okay, the cart. And let's go to the cart context. Let's go to the cart context. So the cart here, got cart. So let's first, I want to print the response or the data. Let's go to the cart context. Let's go to the cart context. So the cart here, got cart. So let's first refresh. I want to print the response. The problem data, I don't know why is really slow. So let's first refresh. Until now, look how he gets the problem data. I don't know why is really slow. So first the card return and authenticate message. Until now, okay, undefined. How he gets the problem data. Let's go to the cart. Cart controller. Here user off. So first the cart return and authenticate. I will remove this. Until now, okay, undefined. I don't need right now. So what is the problem? Let's go to the cart. I want to add to cart. Okay. So I want to get cart control. The cart drive off. So first user authenticate cart. I will remove this. User ID. I don't need right now. So what is the problem? Let's go to the cart. I want to add to cart. Okay. So I want to get cart control. The cart drive off. So first user authenticate cart. So unauthorized user ID. I don't need right now. So what is the problem? Let's go to the cart. Okay, so let's open the postman. I want to get cart control. The cart drive. So first user authenticate cart. So unauthorized user ID. I don't need right now. So let's open the postman and see what is the problem. Okay, so cart will open the postman to user ID. So unauthorized user ID. So let's see right now. Open the postman and see what is the problem. Okay, so cart will open the postman. What is the problem? User ID. So let's create a new so let's see like new collection for the cart or new request. What is the problem? Okay, so and let's get all the cards. So let's create a new and let's make the authorization beer token. Okay, we have new collection now for the to access my account, login or new again. What is the problem? So let's send the request to login to get the token and so let's create a new and let's make the authorization. So just a response will accept. So let's return the token and save inside the environment. Okay. Now I want to go to the cart. So let's send the request to login. So to get the token, here the cart. Right now he responds well with the ID, with the user ID, and with item, but the items inside the environment. Okay. Now I want to go to the cart because I don't make the product on the item. Okay, so the problem here is right now he responds well So if not cart, response with items and with item but return response destination cart. So user, because I don't make the product on the item. So ID, okay. So the problem here is the problem on the cart. He just first. So if not cart, response with items and with item but return response destination cart. So let's go to the. So first I want to try to consult. Okay. So the problem here is the problem on the cart. He just here user a card provider. Let's see right now. So let's go to the. So first I want to try to consult. So there is none. And now a card there is provider. Let's see right now all the information. So first I want to try to consult. So okay, so and now a card there is provider. Let's see right now. Now I want to try credential information. Root, header, accept. Okay, so and now there is. But what is the problem? Now I want to try credential information. Why he return unauthorized? Header, accept. So okay, so and now there is to include. But what is the problem? Now I want to try credential information. Why he return unauthorized? Header, card. So let's see how we can the browser. So okay, so and now there is to include. But what is the problem? Now I want to try credential information. Why he return unauthorized? Header, card. So let's see how we can the browser. So okay, so we fetch user contact. Okay, if not user, set a card and return. But here the user. Why he return get card. So let's see how we can include some even cross needed. Okay, so we fetch user never set cookies. Okay, if not user, set a card and return. But here the user. Why he return get card. So let's see how we can include some even cross needed. Okay, so we fetch user never set cookies. Okay, if not user, set a card and return. But here the user. So I used JSON web token. So let's see how we can include some even cross needed. Okay, so we fetch user never set cookies. Okay, if not user, set a card and return. So the JSON web token store in HTTP only cookies. JSON web token. Okay. Response cookies. I will add my JSON web token, the value. So the JSON web token store in HTTP only cookies. Okay. So this is the response cookies. I will add my JSON web token, the value. So the JSON web token store header accept. Okay. So this is the response cookies. I will add my JSON web token, the value. So the JSON web tokens are here, accept. Okay, so this is the user, the provider trying catch. I add my JSON web token, the value. So the JSON web tokens are here, accept. So this is the problem. So this is the catch card user, the provider trying catch. So let's commit this, try to. I load the course, okay. Accept. So this is the problem. Catch card user, the provider. So let's commit this, try to. So let's go to the API. I load the course. Get card. So this is the problem. And let's go to the controller. So let's commit this, try to. So let's go to the API. I load the course. Get card. So this is the problem. And let's go to the controller. So let's commit this, try to. So let's go to the API. I load the course. Get card. So let's remove this. And let's go to the controller. So let's go to the API. Get card. So let's remove this. And let's go to the controller. So let's go to the API. Get card. Profile, let's go to the profile and see. So let's use effect. And let's go to the controller. So let's go to the API. Profile, let's go to the profile and see. Let's get to the cart, use effect. Because in the middleware here, as you can see, where is the middleware? So the token I will get. If get the token, I will make the next response profile to the access the protected router. Okay, so if not token, I should redirect to the here, as you can see, login. Where is the middleware? So the token I will get. Right now I want to go to the cart. I will make so here next response. So I think this is a problem. If not to the problem where is I should redirect. Look here, as you can see, without the there and here. Let's remove this. Right now I want to go to the cart. Okay. I will make so here next response. So I think this is a problem. If not to the problem where is I should look here, as you can see, without the there and here. So let's go to the cart. With the cart is right now I want to go to so this is the cart. I will make so here look right now, as you can see. I think this now look the problem is const token. I will remove this. There and here. So let's go to the cart. Okay. The cart is and so this is here. Should just right now, as you can credential include. Now look the problem is const token. I will remove include the credential. Now let's say the problem was on in the cart page. Here, so should just also where is the token.
Right now, as you
So
can
if
see,
token fetch,
include now your
let's remove this.
const token. I will remove
Include the credential. Let's back. Now let's say the problem was on in the cart page.
here.
So
Should just
also where is the token.
right now, as you
So
can
if
see,
token fetch,
include now your
let's remove this.
const token.
Token is
I will
undefined.
remove
Include the credential. Let's back. Now let's say the problem was on in the cart page.
here.
So
Should just
also where is the token. So
right now, as you
so
can
include
fetch now
the credential.
this.
So here include the credential.
Is
We
undefined.
don't need to use the token.
Now let's say the problem was
Also here, let's copy this. I don't need to include the credential. Okay, so the credential. So here include handle card. We don't need to use the token.
now let's say the problem was
Also here, let's copy this. I don't need to include the credential. We include just the credential right now. The credential. Since we have the cookies installed or stored in the HTTP only. Also here, let's add this. Okay. So let's go right now. We include just the credential right now. The credential. Since we have the cookies installed or stored in the HTTP only. Also here, let's add this. Okay. Now user provider, we have all the information. We include but the problem now, since we have the cookies installed in the cart context in the HTTP only. Okay, so now user provider, we have all the information. We include but the problem now, since we have the cookies installed in the cart context in the HTTP only. Okay, so now user provider, we have all the information here, but the problem now, what is not users of cart context in the HTTP only. Okay, so now user provider, we have all the information here, but the problem now, what is so let's see what is the problem. Okay, so now user provider, we have all in the cart context, the problem in the cart context. The problem now, so let's see what is the problem. 30 cards in the card context, the problem in the card context. So the card, okay, 30 cards. So let's see what is the problem. Cards in the card context, the problem in the card context. So the card, okay, 30 cards. So let's see what is the problem. So you said you use JSON web token and I don't see you sending anywhere. 30 cards. So you card root is represented in the middle. Okay, yes, like that. And all your, so you said cookies not token upside down. Cookies contain JSON not token anywhere. Only that. So if you fetch presented, send the accept here, okay, and the cookies maybe. So you said cookies not token upside down. Cookies contain JSON not token anywhere. Only that. So let's copy this and see if you fetch the token on the accept here, okay, and the cookies maybe. So you said cookies not token upside down. Cookies contain JSON not token anywhere. But the token. So let's copy this and see if but the token on the accept here, okay, and the cookies maybe only in the HTTP only the problem is but the token. So let's copy this and see. And let's see in the application. Okay, so let's refresh only in the HTTP only the problem is yes, the author, yes. But okay. So let's copy this and see. And let's see in the application. Okay, so let's refresh only in the HTTP only the problem is yes, the author, yes. But okay. So let's copy this and see. And let's see in the application. Okay, so let's refresh. So first case, no cookies. The problem in the HTTP only the problem is yes, the author, yes. And let's see in the application. Okay, so let's refresh. So first case, no cookies. The problem in the HTTP only the problem is yes, the author, yes. And let's see in the application. Okay, so let's refresh. So first case, no cookies. The problem. So if let's see the same token. So first case, no cookies. Problem. So if let's see the same token, local storage. So first case, no cookies. Problem. So if let's see the same token, local storage. So let's refresh. So if let's see the same token. So here just local storage, return the card. So let's refresh. So this is the cookie. So here just local storage, return the card. So let's the cookies. So this is the cookies in the so here just local storage, return the cart, the cookies. So this is cookies in the so the browser that has the cookie, but the problem where is does not need the API request. So open the network, find request, and it's still using dot click show me the cookies. So this is cookies in the so the browser that has the cookie, but the problem where is does not need the API request. So open the network, find request, and it's still using dot click show me. So cookies. So this is cookies in the so the browser that has the cookie, but the problem where is does not need the API request. So open the network, find request, and it's still using. What is the problem? So why the the problem is the cookies that JSON web token stored inside the cookies in the HTTP. But what is the problem? So why the the problem is the cookies that JSON web token stored inside the cookies in the HTTP. But what is the problem? Maybe I will go to the course. I support the credential first, the original URL, the cookies that JSON web token. So let's get to the cart context. I think in the cart context there is a problem right now. Maybe I will go to the course. I support the credential first, the original URL, the cookies that JSON unauthorized. So let's get to the cart context. I think in the cart context there is a problem right now. Maybe I will go to the course. I support the credential first. So with the API request, not page request. Network, find this request. Unauthorized. So let's get to the cart context. I think in the cart context there is a problem right now. So let's go to the network, make another request. So with the API request, okay, page request. So this is the cart. Unauthorized. So let's get to the cart context. I think in the cart context there is a problem right now. So let's go to the network, make another request. So with the API request, okay, page request. So this is the cart. Unauthorized. So let's get to the cart context. I think in the cart context there is a problem. Refer to. So let's go to the network, make another request. Request UI is the cart. So and good. Okay. So refer to. So let's go to the network. What if I want to go to the profile? See if is the cart. So and good. Okay. So refer to. What if I want to go to the profile? So the problem is not on the cart, but let's see. Good. Okay. So the profile here include the credential. What if I want to go to the profile? So the problem is not on the cart or the logout, but let's see. the profile. See the profile here, include the credential. What if I want to go to the profile? So the problem is log on the card, the log out. But what if the profile? So see the profile here, include the credential. Here, what if I want to go to the profile? So the problem is log on the card, the log out. Token. But how I can get token if not stored in the profile store. It's in here, so it is in the cookies get token. How I can get token in HTTP only, not stored in the store. It's in documented cookies because so it is behind the cookies from JavaScript. Yes, cookies. So right now, how to get token credential include token. So the backend sends the cookies. So front end first, instead of front end get token, front end send token manually. You do the backend send cookies. Okay. So the backend sends cookies now from JavaScript. Yes. Okay. And set the cookies. Here the auth token and include store the token. So the browser store it automatically. The front end send request with the condition include. Okay. Browser automatically attach cookies. Set cookies. Okay. So the backend send cookies now from JavaScript. Yes. Okay. Backend is cookies. Set the cookies. Here the auth token and include store the token. So the browser store your fetch correct return, but it's usually what browser automatically attach check network pipeline cookies. Okay. So let's check these network. Let's make the request your fetch correct return, but it's usually what browser automatically attach check network pipeline cookies. Okay. So let's check these. Okay. So let's go to the application first. We want to remove make delete request. So there is no cookies. Right now this page is not working like cookies. Are there too many times? Okay, so let's go to the application first. Let's stop delete request and also stop the server, restart and restart again. Right now this page is not working like cookies. Are there too many times? Okay, so let's go to the application first. Let's stop delete request and also stop the server, restart. So let's go to the again. Right now this page is not working like with the profile, but let's go to the application first. Let's stop delete request and also stop the server, restart. So let's go to the again. Right now this page is not working with the profile, but let's go to the application. Let's stop delete request and also stop the server, restart. So let's go to the again. With the profile, but stop and also stop the server, restart. So let's go to the site, privacy, let's see the cookies. With the profile, but So see all the cookies of the data. So let's go to the site, privacy, let's see the cookies. Okay, so see all the cookies of the data. Let's see what the problem. So let's go to the site, so privacy, let's see the cookies. Okay, so see all the cookies of the data. Let's see what the problem. So let's go to the site, so privacy, let's see the cookies. Okay, so see all the cookies of the data. Let's see what the problem. So let's go to the site, so privacy, let's see the cookies. Okay, see all the cookies of the data. Let's see what the problem. So let's go to the storage. Let's see what the problem. So too many redirect. So let's go to the page redirect to login. Login redirect back to the page. To try browser the tools open. Right. Okay. Too many redirect. So let's go to the page redirect to login. Login redirect back to the page. At settings to try browser the tools open. Right. Okay. Too many redirect. So let's go to the page redirect to login. Login redirect back to the page. At settings to try browser the tools open. Right. Okay. Too many redirect. So let's make this. Page redirect to login. Login redirect back to the page. At settings to try browser the tools open. Right. Okay. Too many redirect. So let's make this. So this is localhost. Cookies deleted. Right now, let's go to the cookies. Remove this. So let's make this. So this is localhost. Cookies deleted. Right now, let's go to the cookies. Remove this. So let's make this. So this is localhost. Cookies deleted. Right now, so what is the problem? Go to the cookies. Remove this. So let's make this. So this is localhost. Cookies deleted. Right now, so what is the problem? Go to the cookies.
this. So this is broken out. Is deleted. Right now. So what is the problem? Remove this. So what is the problem?
So let's restart. PM run diff. So we remove all the cookies. So let's restart. Now it's a problem. So we remove all the cookies. So let's restart. But still the same problem. Now it's a problem. So we remove all the cookies. So let's restart. To open, I will try. But still the same problem. Now it's a problem. Let's open in private windows. So we remove all the cookies. So let's to open, I will try. I think the problem is still the same problem with let's open in private windows. So we remove all the cookies. So let's to open, I will try. I think the problem is still the same problem with let's open in private windows. So let's refresh. To open, I will try. I think the problem is with let's open in private windows. So let's refresh. Okay, so the problem is in the middleware. I think the problem is with let's open in private windows. So the problem, okay, so the problem was in the middleware, on the middleware. Okay. I think the problem is with the problem was on the middleware. So there is no token redirect to login. So the problem redirect to next request. So the browser crash on the middleware. Okay. The problem was on the middleware. So there is no token redirect to login. So I commit redirect to next request. So the browser crash of the on the middleware. Okay. Right. Now the problem was on the middleware. So now it works. So there is no token redirect to login. So I commit redirect to next request. So middleware name is committed. So that means now the same problem. Let's open in private windows. So now it works. So I connect. So let's log in. Now it log in. I think the problem is, and let's go to the product and access the cookies. I want to go to the application. Okay. So look, now the cookies store normally. I think the problem is okay. And so I think the problem was in the middle. Access the cookies. I want to go to the application. Like so, let's refresh. Okay. So look, now the cookies store look normally. I think the problem is login, and so I think the problem was in the middle. Here. So I think the problem. Okay, so the problem is in the middleware. So look, cookies. The cookies store look normally. I think the problem is login cookies. I think the problem was in the middle. But where I think access the protected router. Okay, so the problem was in the middleware. Cookies. Okay. I think the problem is login cookies. The problem was on the middle, but where I think so there is no token. Read access the protected router without index request, so the browser crash on the mid. Cookie storage work, browser has token. So okay, login work. Cookies the problem. So let's access the profile. So there is no token. And now let's also access the profile and see if so the browser crash of the on the mid cookie storage work. Browser has now token. So okay, login. As you can see, the problem where the problem. So let's access the profile. Look, so now it works. So there is no token. And now let's also access the profile and see if so middleware browser crash of .me on the mid cookie storage file. Browser has now token. So okay, login. As you can see, the problem that opening types Windows. So let's access the profile. Look, so now it works. So there is no token. And now let's also access the profile and see if so middleware login. Now .me it login. Let login is game and let's go to the product. So let's see now the cookies. So the cookies I want to go to the application can accessible by the browser. But for example, when I go to the cart, now the cookies store normally. I think the problem is game, and so I think the problem was the cookies. So the cookies with the profile. I want to go to the application can accessible by the browser. So let's refresh. But for example, when I go so here, cart, so that if normally not well, okay, so here I will just tell my not redirect. So with the profile, can access the problem. Okay, so the problem. But for example, when I go so here, cookies, so that if normally not well, okay, so here I will just I think the problem but where is the profile? Can access the protected router. Okay, so the problem was so here cookies here. Okay, now well, okay, cookies profile page. The problem was but where is the profile? So there is no token. So let's cookie storage work. Browser has token. So okay, login cookies profile page. Let's access the profile. And now let's access the profile. If let's cookie store here, browser has now. So okay, as you can see, the problem. Let's access the profile. Look, now it works. And now let's access. I don't know what is the problem exactly, but I still now. So okay, as you can see, the problem credential accept include reasonable token. I don't know what is the problem, but if I want to remove this and left a flash again the page again, let's go to the product. So let's have credential access. So now the user log, but can accessible by still unauthorized. But for example, when I go to see unauthorized and left a flash again the page again, and so I think the problem is let's have credential access. So now the user log, but can accessible by still unauthorized. But for example, when I go here, so unauthorized, so that if now here I will just I think the problem is so with the profile can accessible by still unauthorized. Okay, let's test the API. So let's remove this. I think the problem is what is the profile? With a profile. So let's just commit and link request. Let's remove this. Profile. What is the profile? With a profile. So let's just commit. So right now the problem I think is in the auth API. Let's remove this. So profile. What is the profile? With a profile. So let's commit. So right now the problem I think is in the auth API. When later this let's make I don't know my profile when I stay this so wash accept include make reasonable token. I don't know what my profile remove this and left a flash. I still gain the page again. So my profile was like this, and I think is the problem with the middle unauthorized. So let's check the middleware and left a flash. Again, page again. So my profile was like this, and I think is the problem with the middle unauthorized. So let's check the middleware and left a flash. So when you write my profile and I think is the problem with the middle unauthorized. Okay, let's test the API. So let's remove this Custom middleware. So what is the profile? Web profile. So when is not reading JSON web token from, so it's not reading, yes, so this is the problem. The auth API not reading, so I want not reading the JSON web token from cookies. And the authorization header is not a profile, so is to create middleware but is not reading JSON web token. So right now, so I want to create, I think I just create middleware not reading yesterday. So I want not reading the JSON web token controllers middleware. Where is the authorization header? No, not the other. But I think the is to create middleware. Okay. Something like right now. So I think I just middleware not yesterday. Yes. So attach JSON web token from cookies. No, not the other. Let's make. But I think this okay. Something like so here we have the function if not cookies. Yes, so attach JSON web token from cookies. So let's copy this and here something like I don't know. So here we have the function if not cookies. So we want to use the closure or JSON web token from cookies. So my profile was let's copy this and I think and here the problem with the middle. But I just have token request. Okay, so we want to use the closure. Okay. So my profile, I just find the solution. And I think here the problem with the middle. So here, if noted, the request in the header authorizations doesn't have the authorization and the request has cookies. So when I write so my profile, I just token request. So first we want to get token from cookies. After we want to set this token inside authorization here and include the token. Okay, so right now has cookies. So when I use the profile, I just token request. So when first we want to get from. There is not anything. Yes, after the problem, we want to set this token inside not reading authorization. So I want not reading the include the token from cookies. Okay, so let's authorization do this. So yes, I just think about not reading yesterday. I was not reading the include the controller. Okay, so the middleware authorization. No, not the other. But I think this something like yes, let's go to the define our middleware. Let's see where our middleware. Yes, so attach JSON web token. Okay, no, not the other. But I think this suppose the admin. So protect the middleware alias and here function should I make my middleware. Yes, so attach I want here to define so JSON web token cookies. Okay, let's copy this. Attach JSON web token from cookies. So protect the middleware alias and here function should I make my yes, so attach yes middleware code. So JSON web token cookies. Okay, let's copy this in the kernel. Attach JSON web middleware. I just add token equals so booster the up. I just find this. So let's now define our middleware. And here, if noted, no, the correct is to use this. The authorization and the so I want to go to web. No, API first. So let's first and inside the API find our cookies. And here I should copy this. Authorization JSON and include the token and or API. Okay, authorization and the next now I want to go to web. No, API first. So let's so and inside the API find our cookies. After I should copy this authorization JSON and include the token or API. Okay, so let's so this middleware profile. Let's see now. So the middleware. Now, not okay. See now. Also here, I will for the cart. So here I want to define specific middleware to attach the cookies. Also JSON web token my cookies browser and here for the cart I make here so let's see if our define specific relation and the cart can return attach the cookies. Now the cart don't return the cookies browser for handling. So the cart don't return 401. I want to go to the cart because the cookies already exist and it is by the browser. So I want to go to the cart right now, return the cart, and in the case of redemption. So the problem is let's go to the console. I want to okay. Where is it? Or the cart context. So the cart context. So to fetch. Okay. So something on the server. So the problem with the correct is so here the cart context. Okay. So no, the cart context. Let's see right now. So to fetch and okay. Inside something on the server. I should copy this. The correct is for API. So here I copy it. Okay. Okay. No. Let's see right now. And inside something on the I should copy this. Authorization so let's go to the API. Now let's see here. Sorry. Just copy this and make inside. So let's go now. Let me flash. Now let's see now. Also I will sorry. Just copy this for the cart. Inside here is I want to so that specific middle
Now
to attach the cookies online JSON token on cookies browser to put this here in the cart. So the cart, so here the cart so that specific and the cart can attach the cookies. Now the cart don't JSON that can flash on cookies browser to put handling the cart don't return for I cart so here the cart already exists and the cart can attach now the cart don't return that can flash. Okay, so case of consumption and let's go to the problem with the profile and let's see what it is. Already cast problem and the cast context right now. Okay, so it's a problem with the card. So I want to display here. Okay, I want to display the profile. So the problem with the profile. So I want to get user. So first I want to console the user. The cast context. Let's see I can search problem with the card. I want to display. I want to console the user provider data. The profile. So the problem with the correct. So I want to get user. So first I want to console the user. And let's see right now. Let's see right now. Search. So let's refresh. Okay. So you first no. The problem in the profile, I want to go the user context. Okay? No. Here should be the user context. Side. So let's make this. No. Here, so the problem in the profile, I want to get the context. So import. Here should be the user of from the context and context I want to define the context user from use of. Right now I want console. I want to get the context. I want to put import from component. So the user of. So what is the problem? Card is no problem. Okay, let's hear the card. So that is refresh the page to from use of. So what is the problem? I want console. So let's make after. Okay, so here the user from let's make users to be more different than card state. So let's see right now. The card okay. The user profile. Okay, so profile to be more different than card state. But in the card provider, let's see user profile. Card provider. Let's go to the card. I want to get user. So first I want to provide user. Card context, but in the card provider. Okay, so I don't destruct the object because of here. Let's go to the card like that. So first I want to let's refresh. Okay, so I don't discharge the object because let's here like that. Let's refresh. No.
The problem is in the profile.
Now,
I want to go
what
this
is the problem?
okay.
Here should be let's I want to extract here. So now, as you can see, we have the user. I want to access. Now I want to get the text. What user import properties user box. So let's see now. Let's make extract here. So now, as you can see, we have from here. I want to access. Right now, I want to get the text inside page. What user import properties. Here user problem. Now dot user from user right now I want to inside page. Okay, so here we see right now. Here we modify. So this is so let's see right now. Okay. So let's make this here. User profile. Okay, so and let so this is okay. But in the card provider let's see user profile. Okay, and let so we set user. So this is user. Okay, so this is not default. But let's make okay. Just not default. Let's make so here the guest. So this is not default. But let's make okay. Let's make the guest. So when we set user and set I will extract here. So now, as you can see, we have I will access. Now what user. So when we set properties set I will now so let complete. So now as now okay so I want to get this and add inside page what user. So when we set properties here first it will be null. After let complete. So now user now I want to get this. Right now let's see and add inside page. Okay, so let's see right now. So this is after okay. I want to so right now it's here. Okay, so and let's so this is okay, so why I should make for example let's make values and let's so user dot name, user. Okay, so this is not default. So, but let's make before we just contact user, let's make labels. I want to remove this part. So set user equals that. Put name, user. So this is not default. So let's make before we just contact user, let's make labels. So let's make this variable constant user user info and dash what let's make this here we set user as so let's make it so let user and let info dash also update. So let's see now. This user is not defined. Okay, so let where the user is not defined. Okay, so user is not defined. Complete. What is the problem? Get this. Also update. And add. So let's see now. User is not defined. Okay, so let where the user is not defined. Okay, so user is not defined. Complete. So the problem here is let's make or return that state. So I want to just return back since this method not good. So the problem here is okay. So let's return with the state. So I want to just return back. So since this method right now let's check the console. Okay, so let's return with the state. Now user profile component. Here as you can see turn back. So since this method is an object, I want to create a user, set user. First is not. Right now let's check the console. Okay. After I want to pass this value, let's return with the state. Now user profile component. Here as you can see turn back. So here I want to remove this condition is an object and set user as first this is not. Right now let's check the console. Okay. After I want to pass this value, refresh again component. Here as you can see turn back. So here I want to remove this condition is an object and set user as first this is not. Right now let's check the console. Okay. After I want to pass name, email, refresh again and admin. So here I want to let's make new or small change. Refresh. So what is the problem with data not appear? After I want to pass name, email, refresh again and admin. So let's make new or small change. Refresh the profile compiler. So what is the problem with data not appear? After I want to pass name, email, refresh again and admin. What if I want to print? Let's make this or small change. Refresh the profile compiler. So what is the problem with data not appear? And let's see. what can return as data. What if I want to print this here? So what is the problem with data not appear? And let's see. Or let what can return as data. And let's see. What if I want to print this? Okay. Here. So what is the problem with data not appear? And let's see. Or let what can return as data. And let's see. What if I want to print this? Okay. Here. So let's remove this. And let's or let what can return as data. And let's see. What if I want to print this? Okay. So let's remove this. And let's or let what can return as data. And let's see. What if I want to print this? Okay. So let's remove this. Let ask Gemini how to handle this. So let's remove this. Let ask Gemini how to handle this. So let's see how. So display data from recommended. Okay, so how to handle this. So let's see how. So display data from recommended. Okay, so how to handle this. So now, as you can see, so let's see how there is no display data from recommended. Okay, so get from the local remote token. Destruct and get from user. So let's see how there is no display data from now the admin user get has returned successfully remote token. Destruct and get from user. So let's see how there is no display data from now the admin user get has returned successfully remote token. Destruct and get from user. So now let's see the problem with the cart. Now the admin user get has returned successfully including the credential, the record, just normal. Yes. Destruct and now I want to access the cart. So what should display? Now the admin user get has returned successfully. Oof, mal. I think in the cart problem in the cart controller, let's check right now. Now the admin user get has returned successfully. For example, 2. So now let's see the problem with the cart. Since maybe cannot read the ID of the authentication, including the credential. So here return 0. Normal. Now I want to access the cart. So what should display? Now the admin user get has returned successfully. Oof, mal. I think in the cart problem in the cart controller, let's check right now. Now the admin user get has returned successfully. For example, 2. Say because not read from cookies. So this is what I. So now let's see the problem with the cart. Since maybe cannot read the ID of the authentication, including the credential. So here return 0. Normal. I want to just try. Now I want to access the cart. So what should display? So let's go to the page, to the API. Has returned successfully. Oof, mal. Of API. I think in the cart problem in the cart controller, let's check right now. Now the admin user has returned successfully. For example, 2. Say because not read from cookies. So this is what I. So now let's see the problem with the cart. Since maybe cannot read the ID of the authentication, including the credential. So here return 0. So let's go to the middleware. Try. Now I want to access the cart. So what should display? So let's go to the page, to the API. So I should stop here. I will continue in the next live stream. Thank you for watching.